went back to the boys and they're all still trying to get over the fence. I still, to this day, don't know what happened, but the boys reckon I just shoulder charged this gate open.
So just run through the fucking fence.
Yeah. So I pretty much I think the adrenaline just kicked in. And I just shoulder charged this gate, and it just burst the gate open. And I got and then we just legged it from that point.
The fucking bull of the bunch.
Yeah, I don't know how I done it, to be honest. And it's a pretty sturdy gate. Like, it was a proper train yard gate. And yeah, the gate just collapsed when I ran into it. And then we got away. A lot of the times it wasn't even about searching and being measured about trying to earn money. It was just like going up to people, give me your money, pull out a knife, and just some real crazy shit, So I was like, man, what the hell is this shit,
Yeah.
So I had to just kind of remove myself, and that's when I started hanging out with, back in the days, the GF crew. So a big thing for me is just who gives a fuck what people think about you. Just do what you want to do, kind of thing, and that I just live by that pretty much across the board, and it just takes a lot of stress off you, really, and at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter what people really think about you. The only people that you should be worried that, what their opinions of you are your family, pretty much, and your close friends.
Let's start off with a bit of a horse. You got a drink there, have you?
Yeah, mate.
Oh shit!
I know how it works, mate.
Shit, you listen to enough of them, mate.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, anyway, cheers, man.
Cheers.
Thanks for coming on, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You've actually been one of the biggest helpers of my podcast, man. Getting guests and stuff. You fucking know pretty much every cunt, eh?
I still don't understand how. Like, it's probably just a social bloke, or maybe I just know the right people, and through those people, connections and bits and pieces. So
yeah, no, it's good, man. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we have Mr. Cebs one on the podcast tonight, mate. Your pieces, like, I remember going down to fucking, what was it, like Flimo Canals? I think I was like fucking, I was probably like 18 or some shit, bro. And I was just like kind of starting out, and I seen your pieces, and I was like, this kind of has the most like symmetrical pieces. Like, you must have some form of OCD or some shit, because your fucking pieces are so symmetrical. Like everything lines up. And as soon as I seen those pieces, bro, like it was a big inspiration for me, man. So it's a pleasure to have you on, man. So welcome to the podcast, man.
Yeah, cheers. Thanks for having me on, man. Massive fan of the podcast, and it's a pleasure to be on. So
awesome.
Looking forward to it.
Awesome, man. Let's deep dive into Cebs' fucking life, hey? I don't know if you want to, but we're gonna have to, mate. You're on here now.
I'm here now. Yeah, no turning back.
Yeah, man. So let's just start at little Cebs, eh? Let's go back to the start, and where you grew up and how you came about, man.
Yeah, so just grew up in I would say grew up, but I was born in like the North Shore area. My old man was a builder. So very early on, my parents got a divorce, and quite quickly moved out west. So very short stint in the North Shore area, and then from there got accustomed to the western suburbs lifestyle. And then just moving back and forth from mum and dad. Mum was stayed in the eastern suburbs area. My dad was always out in the western suburbs areas, so I kind of bounced back and forth between the east and the west, which naturally caused me to go to various schools. So I was constantly chopping and changing schools. And I think primary school, I probably went to 6 or 7 different primary schools. High schools, I went through quite a few different high schools as well. But majority of my childhood would have been out in the western suburbs area, Toongabbie area, Pendle Hill, Wentworthfield, those kind of areas there. But I'd say Toongabbie area was kind of the main anchor for me growing up. So
Fucking hell, going from eastern suburbs to fucking the western suburbs. What a fucking difference in fucking
yeah,
like,
that's right.
oh
Yeah,
man, like like how was that, man? Because like
yeah,
you would have seen both sides of it, right? Like you see like the I don't know, not rich, but like kind of like the beach kind of lifestyle, and then you're going out west and you're getting the the westy kind of vibes out
yeah,
there. Like, man, it's
yeah,
a bit different.
back in the '90s, it wasn't. It isn't how it is now. Like in the '90s, like particularly, Mascot, Botany. I hung around Maroubra a little bit. It was actually quite rough back in those days, especially like Maroubra, and there was a lot of housing commissions around there.
Oh, so you went from
Um,
up north, you were more down south kind of thing.
yeah, kind of more like eastern suburbs. Like when I was born in like the North Shore area, but
Yeah,
very
yeah,
early on we kind of moved away from there.
yeah.
And then um, yeah, not really had much experience with the North Shore, but yeah, more eastern suburbs and out west. But yeah, back then there was a lot of housing commission, like, East Lakes area. There's a lot of public housing there as well. So there was quite a lot of parallels between western suburb and the eastern suburbs back in those days.
Mm.
But I guess that plays a part in getting into the graffiti because when I moved out west, I wanted to stay going to school in the eastern suburbs, so naturally I had to get onto the train. Back in the '90s, I never used to buff the lines, and you to get on the train from Toongabbie, it was just like an art gallery of just burners. Particularly once you started getting towards the mainline area, once you get around Burwood, Stratford area, um, down to all the way into Redfern, I was accustomed to just seeing burners left and right, and a lot of bombing as well. So that kind of played a part in getting into the graffiti scene. So
Yeah. So what
yeah,
age was this? You're from memory. Like were you traveling on the
um,
trains when you were like fucking like 8 kind of thing,
oh
or
no, that was
was
more
it a
in the
bit later?
that was more in the teenage years, like in the high school years.
Yeah.
But yeah, just like in the younger years when I was in primary school, I do remember that a lot of my school, like friends from school, and that they were quite poor and lower socio-economic situation. So yeah, very different circumstances back then to now. So yeah.
Yeah. What were your kind of childhood memories from around those areas? Like pretty rough or
Yeah, it was pretty rough. Like, yeah, it was. I went to school in the Mascot area.
mm.
Quite a lot of islanders around there. A lot of Turks. They lived around like the East Lakes area. So yeah, it was pretty rough. Pretty rough. A lot of fighting in school, and um, you know, very similar to what I experienced out west as well. So yeah, it's weird when I think back. It's actually very similar.
Not much difference, eh?
Not much difference. It's just just the geography was different, but the
Yeah.
culture and the people that I grew up with and all that sort of stuff, it was quite similar actually. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Did you have like I don't know, like family members or something that were going to school and stuff too, and like kind of I don't know, like if you have older brothers or younger brothers, you had to be like if you were the older brother, you had to like kind of look after the younger brothers, or was that kind of a thing too with you, or...
yeah. Look, I had an older brother, but
Yeah.
just because with the parents splitting up, we were constantly it was all over the place. Like sometimes two of us would be with mum, two of us would be with dad. And it was just if I look back, I couldn't even tell you the different configurations of our living arrangements. So it was
Yeah.
never just like a tight knit family unit. It was just constantly staggered. So at times
Yeah.
I'd be away with mum. Sometimes all four of us would be mum. So it was just kind of all over the place. But yeah, I did have an older brother in high school, which yeah, kind of helped a little bit, I guess.
Yeah, I was gonna
Like
yeah, I was gonna
yeah,
say if you're kind of on your own, it's a bit tough, right? If you're bouncing from one side of Sydney to the other, and
yeah,
be a bit tough. But it seems like you had, a brother there to kind of help you out a little bit. So that's pretty cool. I mean,
yeah,
like a lot of people that come from families that are broken apart, kind of thing, it's really affects them a lot, which is shit. But seems like mate, you're still here, mate. So
yeah. That's
you're
it.
doing
Yeah,
well, man.
yeah.
So
Sports helped a lot with that too. Like once you play sport, you kind of get in with the right people, and particularly I played a lot of rugby growing up, so you kind of start mingling around with the with the bigger blokes, and you kind of learn the ways kind of thing. So that kind of helped a lot as soon as I started getting into the sport. Kind of found my way.
Yeah, that's why I kind of always ask in the podcast, like, what sports did you play, what hobbies? Because like everyone's different, But I think if you have that base of sport, it helps you be like a team player kind of thing, and then it kind of helps you develop later on in life, I reckon, and like going into the workforce and shit. But yeah, it seems like it's worked for you. But what type of sports are you playing? You playing rugby league or union, or what are you into?
Yeah, I played both.
Oh, true.
So yeah, I was I played.
Were you a big fella back in the day, mate?
Yeah, I was one of those kids that once I hit puberty, I grew to 6 foot. I was one of those kids. So I kind of blended in with the Islanders because a lot of the Islanders were the same. You're 13, 14-year-olds, 6 foot, playing footy.
You're a fucking adult, mate.
Yeah, that's right.
Steamrolling little kids, mate.
Yeah, getting accused of being too old for the team. Show me your birth certificate. Did
you repeat a couple of years or what?
No, I didn't. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So well, I had that. We had a lot of those accusations growing up. So I'm sure it's a lot less common these days. So looking at the kids playing these days, man, it's monsters.
Oh man, yeah, I've seen some videos on Instagram, bro, and it's like this cunt's like fucking 40 years old playing footy with like 12-year-olds, bro.
Right,
and the parents are like, yeah, I don't want my kid playing footy anymore.
Yeah.
So you've wrecked it for everybody, bro.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah. So it's good.
Yeah, no, that's funny, man. That's cool. But like, how far did you go with footy? Like,
I guess it's the family situation was a limiting factor. I managed to end up playing for the Randwick Juniors. So I played a rep rugby union. League. Yeah, league at the time was more of the boys needed a position filled, so they can you come
need the muscle, mate.
Yeah, we need a prop forward, so I put my hand up and joined them. So so that's kind of my introduction to league, was more just to fill a position.
Yeah. And then
my love,
and then getting into like your teenage years and stuff, it kind of that's like the part in life where it's like, do I continue going into my sporting career, or do I just start getting to parties? And then of course, women get involved in your life and stuff, you know what I mean? Your experience being a young fella, getting into all that stuff. Is that kind of what happened after, like, say, it's usually year 10, or it was for me anyway. I pretty much just stopped playing fucking sport. Just going out and partying and shit. Was that kind of your thing, or did you keep playing footy up until like your adult years?
Yeah, well, it's a funny story because I almost got into graph on my own. Like, there was a couple of guys in school doing tags, like nothing really serious, just tagging in their school books and bits and pieces. Where because I was on the train looking at all the pieces especially down the main line, I just on my own just built this interest in graph, and I'd be doing outlines and and it was funny. It was probably around year 10 or year 11. I think it was year 11. I went back and moved with Dad, and at that point I was right into the interest for graph really peaked at that point. But I was also quite serious with playing footy, and it was during the off season. The coach, there was kind of big plans for me going into the next season for league, because like I said, I wasn't really taking league too seriously. But so in the off season, I met all these graffiti artists from Toon Gabby, and that's all she wrote. I saw them on the train station with a bag full of paint, and I walked up to them and, hey, what are you doing? You got paint there, and they kind of freaked out a little bit. And then I just started laughing. I don't know, I'm a grapher as well, and then that was it. And I met all the graphers, and then by the time footy season came back, I was already smoking pot, and I think I was actually dabbling into more harder stuff by that point. So it was a very, very steep slope down.
Samesies.
It's funny, isn't it, how that works? So that's kind of what happened.
Yeah, it's funny, man. Yeah, the old house parties, mate. It really fucking pulled me in, mate. I don't know about you, but fuck, man. Yeah. You got any stories from those days, like house party? do you go to much house parties like out west and stuff, or?
Um, yeah, I mean, like in the housing commissions, a house party would be literally on the street. Yeah,
Street
so,
parties
yeah. So you probably call it a street party, or
every
classically a
day.
block party. Yeah, that's right. So
Yeah.
you just have a barrel fire, and just stand around and just drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was pretty much, and then everyone from the housing commission would just join in. It wasn't just the young fellas. Sometimes the
Yeah.
older blokes would turn up, and yeah, it was pretty all over the place. Yeah,
That's where you get the bad influences come in, mate.
yeah, that's right. Yeah,
The older fellas come in.
going in. Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
So yeah.
yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Um, yeah, take me to where you first, like those first fellas that you said that had like paint in their bag and stuff. Did you know them, or you just rocked up and was like, "Fuck, I want to see what's going on here"?
Well, I just walked up just to shit stir them. To be honest, I just
Yeah.
went up to them just to scare them, just to get a reaction out of them,
Mm.
because they looked at me. Because, like I said, I was quite a big fella straight away. So
Mm.
yeah, so I just went up to them and what are you doing there? Is that paint, whatever? And then yeah, and we just kicked it off from that point. And then yeah, that was all she wrote. They started showing me some of the areas, teaching me run ups on the trains from the train station. They showed me like the little spots around out west to go and paint, like street level in Blacktown. Um, One of my favourite spots back in those days was a place called the Basin. I'm not sure if you're familiar with that.
I've heard of it. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
the Basin. It's there's like a wall. It's kind of like a similar to a canal in the Tungabby area, but the walls were really really high,
Yeah.
almost like the equivalent of like a 2 or 3 story house
Oof.
in the middle of nowhere. So a lot of the old school West liners would come down there, and you'd get a big surprise. You go down there one day, and there'll be like a hectic dream piece or a Roski or
Oh shit.
all the OGs score and all those guys, and it was just like, oh, look at this, when you're just a kid there trying to practice, and there's all these burners down there that not many people would know existed down there. So
Yeah. What year was this, you reckon?
I reckon that would have been around 97, I'd say.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
96, 97, yeah.
So you started around that age, like
Yeah, right
that
up there,
time.
about that time, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
yeah, 96, 97, yeah.
Do you remember those fellas tags and stuff that you seen at that spot that you were mentioning, or they were just the local dudes?
Um, Yeah, a lot of the local guys, like I said, like the guys that I grew up with. But then, yeah, like I didn't know them, but I quickly got up to speed with who they were.
Mm.
Like I said, a lot of them Score, Dream,
Oh,
Alone,
true.
all the old schoolers, man. Yeah.
Wow.
And then we got to watch the Riders Bench,
Yeah.
and they were like, "Oh shit, that was all." That's this guy that we saw down there, and then it all started starting to put the pieces together. Back in those days, it was all about trains. So
Yeah.
I guess it was almost just a place for them just to chill out and, paint or even, try new things and develop their styles and stuff. So particularly whenever we see like a dream piece down there, it'd just be like a crazy full color burner down there. So
Oh yeah, man.
yeah, it's just like a place for them to let their hair down and just go wild. So
Did they kind of help you out too, or they were just like, here's how you do it. You go off and do your thing, and then maybe we can paint
nah.
together one day.
Yeah, so that's part of the story. So I didn't know any of them because I was just a snotty-nosed kid.
Yeah.
But it was just by chance. An old writer named Scave, who I credit pretty much most of my work to. He
Skate.
Scave, Scave.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he's one of he wrote Catch as well and Impose. He had a couple of tags, but he saw me doing an outline on the train one day and said, "Oh, you're doing an outline," and he pretty much just took me under his wing and taught me lettering structures and things like that. Like most kids, you start off trying to do wild style, and he just said to me, "Mate, what are you doing that shit?"
Start basic, mate.
Just start basic, and I'm like, So then he took me down to the canals and said, "No, this is how you have to do it." And I try and deviate, and he'd just be like, "Nah, you have until you nail this." Until you can do a straight letter, you can't add any variations or you can't put any kicks or arrows.
Mm.
So he was very strict on, just starting off with just the complete basic letter structures, and then once I nailed that and understood the shadows and the 3Ds, then I started adding the notches and the arrows and the connections and bits and pieces. So I was very fortunate to meet him, and he, like I said, he took me under his wing, and that was my introduction into WL pretty much. I found myself as a, let's say, 16-year-old kid painting trains with all the OG WL guys.
Wow.
So that was just like, it was just like a dream come true at that point. So
yeah, that's fucking, you're so fortunate to have that happen to you. Yeah, not many people get that option, man. That's fucking straight into it too. And then like, I guess you have to level up your game too, painting with those fellas. And
yeah, very fast. And I remember at the time we were standing at the train station, and the guys that we were all the same age that I was getting into graph with. I told them, I was like, I painted with these guys, and they all just thought I was full of shit, because they were like gods to us, like
man,
watching riders bench and all that. And then the train comes through, and then bang, all these OGs, and then a toy Cebs piece was on the end of it, and then George's hit the ground. It was just like, it's the best feeling ever, It was just like, it was just like, there was no way they would have believed me unless they saw it, kind of. Because
yeah, it's funny. It's good that they taught you to do the like just the letter structure first and then go do the doodads. Whereas
right.
like I only just started to be able to do them like like within the last like 10 years or whatever. Like it's actually pretty hard to do doodads off your letters without it making it look like a fucking random piece of shit coming off your piece. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I even to this day, it's I've always said that I think public letters are a lot harder to do than a wilder style. I find that
to make it look good.
To make it look good, and because there's no hiding the letters at that point. If you're adding arrows and doodads and adding heaps of kicks here and there, it can hide misproportions in the letters or any defects in the structures. Where if you go kind of semi-public, it's pretty much right there for everyone to see.
Yeah.
So for me personally, anyway, I've always found a more public style is more harder to execute.
Yeah, definitely.
Wilder style, because it's like I said, it's laid out there for everyone to see. Your lettering structures and stuff. So I'm a real nerd for lettering structures and the way that the letters sit next to each other and the way they lean and bits and pieces. So
yeah, I can fucking see that, mate. Don't worry about that. I can see it.
Yeah.
But what type of paint and shit were you using back then? Like, how did you get the paint? Like, where do you what?
Yeah, a lot of it was all just racking. We all did our paint. Back then it was Hardware House, I think it was called. And then now it's Bunnings, obviously. So, mainly the paint was push forwards. They were always my favourite. The Holt, I think, Power Plus.
Yeah.
At one point they were called Holts, but then I think
those the little fucking 250-gram things.
Yeah, the push forwards. I always loved those because particularly the more watery colours like the reds and the yellows, where the columns that would struggle, the Power Pluses would just come out nice and thick.
And
Tuxins, it's pretty much just Power Plus, the push forwards.
Plasties or?
Yeah, we use that as well, but it was usually Krylons, Tuxins, and the push forward touch up paints. But then we'd use like Waddles and other paints as well, Pascals and all that sort of stuff. But the main base of the paint is pretty much whatever you could rack. A lot of Dulux, a couple of Duluxes were pretty good. Sky blue, you never go wrong.
Yeah, well, bro, fuck, I've been getting into that shit recently, bro. And let me tell you right now, it's not like it used to be. I don't know if they've changed the fucking formula or some shit.
Yeah.
But bro, like it still comes out alright, like good enough. Maybe it's just my memory, you remember the days like, oh yeah, this is like one of the best paints, and then use it now and like cunts are using like loop and shit. And it's like it doesn't even compare, bro. Like
nah. Like even back then, like Krylons were like, oh man, this is the best paint.
Try using one now.
Yeah, try using one now. But even back then, like I remember using, I think it was called Carnival Yellow. And it was just like water. It was like almost unusable at that point, so that you'd have to go over to the touch-up paints, for the yellows and the reds and stuff. But but the Tuxins were really good. they smelt really nice, thick.
Yeah.
Take the nozzles off it and use it for the other cans, kind of thing. So
Yeah. Have you
not
got
as
any?
great. Yeah.
You got any like racking stories or anything like that? Did you ever go to the? I think it was like Flemo markets back in the day. Used to have those things.
Yeah. That's where I used to get a lot of
I was gonna
the
say
chords. Yeah,
every cunt from the
yeah.
'90s used to go there, right?
Yeah, they just have them on the floor, wouldn't they? You go there, they'd have them in boxes just sitting on the floor, and then you just either rack them. But they were so cheap back in those days too. They were like 50 cents a dollar. Like a
That's
lot of them.
fucking wild.
I know it's just like
But you
So
still rack 'em, mate?
you still rack them. That's right. Yeah, but if you couldn't get away with it, or someone was keenly watching, it
Yeah.
was that cheap that it was like, you could buy a couple. So.
Yeah.
But it would never be just the one can, like trying to do a panel or something like that with just the push forwards. You'd have to bring a shitload of tins with you at that point because they were very small.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
you'd have to use like what, 2 cans for an outline or 3 or
I reckon three at least. Yeah, like
yeah.
they're quite small. You could get the bigger ones, like but I never used to find those at furniture markets. Those
Yeah.
you'd have to go to like Super Cheap or something to get those, but it was
Yeah.
always those real small ones. So.
Fuck, those cunts would have made no money at the markets. I don't understand.
Yeah,
Like every cunt that I've spoken to from the '90s, they're like, "Oh yeah, the markets." I'm like, so these cunts just set up a stall and then they just make no money.
yeah, it's just like how do they do it? Yeah, that's right.
But they come back the next week and set up again. It's like, what the fuck?
But as you grow up, you realise a lot of that shit's rackets themselves. You know what I mean? A lot of those are stolen goods in the markets, then they sell them off. So,
Yeah. It's funny looking back on it. Like, yeah, used to rack all this. Like, yeah, for me, it was more like exports because I was like the next generation after you, I guess. And then like,
yeah,
there was always like the exports, the 5 stars from like Ronnie's and all the rest of it. And it's
yeah,
like, they were like $2, bro. Like,
yeah. That was so
as if
cheap,
you could
yeah.
not afford that shit.
That's right. Yeah. No, exports were a big one too. I used to use a lot of exports. Like
Mm.
some of the
Plum
colours were actually
purple,
quite good. Yeah,
teal
plum
blue.
purple. Yeah, some of the colours were actually pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Man, going into the yard these days with those paint, like,
It doesn't work, bro.
man, it's just you'll be there forever. With all
Yeah.
these fat caps and ghosts and astros and all that sort of stuff. You just look back, geez, like we're lucky that we had a lot more time back then because you wouldn't be able to get away with it these days. Like,
Yeah, you need to do like a
yeah.
two coat fill.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so, yeah.
Fucking so you done many panels in your lifetime
I wouldn't. I mean, it's all relative, I guess. But
when you were younger?
I haven't done too many. Like I've done quite a few.
Yeah. You got
Uh,
any mish stories from back in the day or
yeah, I've got a few,
that you
yeah.
can talk about?
Yeah. It's funny. One that pops out to me was with all the WL guys. I was quite young at that point, still trying to get my footing. I think from memory, it was a public holiday. And we're there in Marion during the day painting away. It was a little bit, it was like sprinkling. We just had that vibe of we just got to get in and out. So we're in there painting. I finished early because it was just a toy shit piece at that point. So I'm finished, and then I look down the aisles, and we were kind of closer to the station part of Marion. And I looked down the aisle, and I could see a security guard walking down. And I go back to the floor, like, man, there's security's coming down. And at first, they didn't believe me. And then one of the boys went and checked, and goes, "Fuck, yeah, someone's coming down." And where we were painting, there was a bit of an embankment behind beside the train. So we ran behind the embankment and just chilled there. And the security guard comes in. He must have smelled the paint.
Yeah. Especially those cans back then.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. I actually think I used export for that, and that's
That's the worst.
Yeah, it's the worst. So he definitely knew that something had been done, and he was like looking around, and we're just kind of like peeking over the hill, and I think there was 4 or 5 of us, and one of the boys lost their nerve, and then all of a sudden just jumped up and sprung up, and then just started jumping the fence. And I've never been the best fence jumper because
Too big, mate.
so I've always been a big boy, so that's never been my strong suit. So yeah, they all just started jumping one of those fences from memory where the barbed wire actually angles towards you. Some of the boys listen, they have a laugh when they hear it, but anyway, I had no chance getting over it. So I'm like, oh shit, what am I going to do? And then I found myself running towards the station. I was like, "Oh, fucking idiot, what are you doing?" And then I went back to the boys, and they're all still trying to get over the fence. I still to this day don't know what happened, but the boys reckon I just shoulder charged this gate open.
So just run through the fucking fence.
Yeah. So I pretty much I think the adrenaline just kicked in. And I just shoulder charge this gate, and it just burst the gate open, and I got and then we just legged it from that point.
The fucking bull of the bunch.
Yeah, I don't know how I'd done it, to be honest. And it's a pretty sturdy gate. Like, it was a proper train yard gate, and the gate just collapsed when I ran into it, and then we got away.
Fuck.
So that was a crazy story. That was during the day too. So
yeah,
and Marion. It's not very far from the police station, I'd say if there was a police response, they'd be there within a couple of minutes, easily.
Yeah, well, that's the funny thing about most stations, right? The police stations are right near them. But shit still gets done.
Still, yeah, and that's why, being with the OGs, they knew exactly where to go, the routes to take to get away. They had a car waiting. Where if I was with those guys, I wouldn't know what to do, to be honest. So they're just so fortunate that they were patient with me. They took me under their wing. They showed me things, and showed me the unwritten rules. With the yards and things like that. So that was one of the funniest stories that I can remember. Yeah.
Yeah. What's the history of WL? Like, I know it stands for West Line, but do you know much of like the actual history of it? Who started it? All the rest of it?
So pretty much, Roski was the one that started Westline, and he got he's pretty much the founder of WL. Then he brought other people in. He brought the likes of Spore, Dream, Skay, and then from that point, they brought others in there as well. But Alone, he came in a bit later. But when that got started, he was hitting up OOC, Out of Control, with Trust and Rumor. They done massive damage.
Yeah, because Alone was fucking huge, man. I think him and Banos were having a mad battle and shit back in the day.
Oh man, that was I was still quite young during that time, but I'll never forget that period, that MLWL war. That was just something that will never be replicated ever again. That was a proper graffiti battle, wasn't it?
Panel for panel, and it's like whole car for whole car.
And they were even writing stuff like, fucking whoever the tag was. Like, I remember seeing trains rolling up, fuck this guy, fuck you. And I was just like, and it got physical as well in some instances. So that was an insane period that time.
So that was kind of like the next generation after like Roski and that, was it? Where Alone and stuff was going at it?
No, from memory, the OGs were still painting at that point, because that was from memory, I'd say that was around 98, I'd say.
Okay.
It probably hit that peak. I could be wrong, because I was still pretty young at that point, but if memory serves me right, it would have been around 97, 98 that war really kicked off, and then started dying down towards 99, 2000s,
What do you know what actually started that war? Was it just people painting the same yards or something? Or
I've heard different variations of it. The story that I've been told, and again, it's probably not the right one, or the case of Chinese whispers. But
doesn't matter, mate. Just tell it.
Yeah, I think it had something to do.
People
with,
can correct it in the comments.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I think it had something to do with. I think some of the ML boys painted the Marion yard, or vice versa. I think it had something to do with the yard, and there was accusations of stealing each other's paint.
Okay.
So I think, if memory serves me, it was like it was originally over a yard.
The standard story, really.
Yeah, standard story.
Yeah.
And then it just kicked off from there. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting. Like, you get the new generation of like train riders, and they're like, oh, this is my yard now, and it's like, everyone's done it before. You know what I mean? It's fucking weird. Like, I don't know.
It's always been the case. Like, even back in
it has.
This guy runs this yard, that guy runs that yard.
Yeah.
Stay out of my yard. And
stay out.
So it was pretty much everyone knew who was looking after what yard, kind of thing. And If you went in there and started bombing the trains and things like that, like you could expect to catch some beef at that point, you know. So
Yeah, and you get some people that just like bomb too much around the yard and it creates it hotter and then it's like, mate, you can't paint this every night. Like, you know what I
yeah,
mean? I guess that's kind of why people get the shits.
yeah. Not sure if
Um,
that's still a thing now, but back in those days,
yeah,
it was
well,
you don't go onto the yard and just bomb all the trains in there. You know, a couple of
yeah,
jobs
exactly.
here or there,
Yeah.
but you don't go in there and just start nailing every car because
Yeah.
you just make the
You
yard
fuck it
hot.
up for
You know,
everybody.
yeah. So back in those days, it was like if you wanted to bomb trains, you'd just have to do run-ups, you know, or
Yeah.
hangouts and things like that, you know. So
Oof, run-ups. Fuck,
run-ups,
that was a
yeah,
mad fucking thing, man. Yeah, I remember my
yeah,
first run-up. Fuck, it was good.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, some of the stations you could, particularly like Gabby Station, you know, have got the ramps
Yeah.
on each side. We
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like step over the barrier and then hang off the side of the actual handrail and then bomb the top of the trains.
Oh man, I was gonna say
Yeah,
another station too. You could do that kind of near, yeah, like yeah, inner west kind of thing. You'd stand on like a brick wall, and
yeah,
it's perfect for the top of the train.
yeah.
So
They
you
were
just
the
wait
best.
there in the bushes,
Yeah,
and then when it comes in, boom,
yeah,
and you just have high riders forever.
that's right. Yeah. So,
Yeah, it's mad. Fuck. All right. So getting into like your pieces and stuff.
mm,
When did you kind of realize you were starting to get a little bit better? Then you could start doing some more like connections and stuff. Because yeah, for me it was kind of like just one day it just clicked to me, and then I could start doing those kind of doodad things. Whereas like yeah, it's
uh,
yeah, I don't
to
know.
be
Yeah,
honest, I don't think I'm there yet. Still,
ah, fuck off, mate.
no.
Fuck off.
Ask anyone that I paint with, and they'll all tell you that you know it's on, like you said. I'm almost like autistic with them. I'm never happy with what I do.
Yeah,
Always picking holes out of my pieces and all that sort of stuff. So I'm constantly trying to develop.
yeah,
Had a massive break from graph. So
yeah. I was gonna
uh,
say, did you? I think the last time I seen your pieces was yeah when I seen Flemo Canals. You kind of I didn't see much more after that. Maybe what was it like 20? I don't know. I'm just guessing like 2010, 2012, maybe.
yeah, I'd say very close. I'd say maybe 2008 was
Yeah. Okay.
um, yeah, because even before that, I kind of um, got right into doing the panels and hitting the lines and doing the run ups and all that sort of stuff, and then started getting into like a lot of other writers. You get on drugs and
Yeah.
searching starts taking over. So
Yeah.
um, you know um, the priorities change. With the drugs and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And then instead of graphing, your focus is now on trying to make money and
I was gonna say money.
searching. Yeah, yeah, pretty much.
The root of
Which
all evil.
that's right. Yeah, but it kind of also kept you in the game, because you catch a train, to go to whatever area to go searching, and you'd always have a pilot with you or a 20 mil, and you'd always just smash the insides.
Mm.
So yeah, I kind of kept going with during those periods,
Yeah.
doing the insides and things like that. But doing the walls and the trains and the train lines and all that sort of stuff kind of come to an abrupt end.
Yeah. Can you
Yeah,
go into any of those kind of like searching periods, or you don't really
yeah,
want to talk about?
yeah.
Yeah.
Look, I mean, I wasn't definitely not a hectic searcher. Like I'm not going to
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
any sort of mad thing, but I just done enough just to support the habit.
Yeah.
It was during the period of Cabramatta was at its peak, I guess.
Ah.
Like
Okay.
there's
Yeah.
a
Yeah. I
lot
know
of
what you're talking about.
heroin. Yeah, that period. It was around that period as well.
Yeah.
So um, yeah, so that kind of it probably been from maybe around 2000. Won't mention any names, but some of the boys from um, the southwest area, introduced me to the whole searching, took me under their wing. This is what
Mm.
we do. Done a lot of like back rooms and safes and bits and pieces. Nothing too hectic, but just enough to to make a bit of money to support your habit.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, there's quite a few riders actually
Yeah, man.
that
Yeah.
took them out of the game. And to this day, I look at some of the riders and they're like, man, he was killing it back in the day. And then the searching and the drugs take over, and then they just
Mm.
disappear, don't they? It's just gone. Yeah.
Yeah. You got any funny stories, or like of anything that fucked up kind of thing? And you,
Um,
if you
mm,
can talk about it, I don't know. It's,
yeah, to be honest, I don't. There was nothing fun about those days. To be honest with you, it was just, it was just all
or any scary
business.
moments then. Let's go into the scary ones if you want.
Oh yeah, some of the boys
Yeah.
like a lot of OD stories and bits and pieces. Like I remember one of the boys went into one of the public toilets and we were all outside, just chilling out. Like, well, where's old mate? We go in there, completely blue in the face, not
Oh
breathing, not
fuck.
responding. Throw water on him, no response. Drag him outside. Ambulance come very quickly. Response. Um, Hit him up with the Narcane. Um, yeah, he come good and then whinged that he wasted all that gear
Yeah, because
after
you
he got the
bounce
shot of
back.
Narcane. Yeah, it's like, dude, you were literally dead. You've
Yeah.
woken up and now you're whinging that you've wasted all that gear.
Fuck.
It's just when you think back, it's just crazy. And then
That's how much of a hold it had on you guys. Like,
yeah, like and
yeah.
then and kind of at that point, I was like, I can't keep doing this. You know, some very close calls with overdoses and that. So
Yeah.
went into rehab. That was quite early on, maybe 2003.
Yeah. I was gonna say, how'd you get away from all that stuff?
Yeah. So I checked myself into rehab. It was one of the long-term ones. It was like a 12-month rehab.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So I went into there. Yeah, completed the program, came out, but where I grew up, ice had just ravaged that
Oh
entire
fuck.
in the housing commission area that I grew up in.
Yeah.
Because back in the day it was heroin,
Mm.
and then I've done the 12-month program, volunteered for 6 months, and then when I came back, it was just everyone was on ice at that point,
Fuck.
like the mid 2000s. And at that point, there were some very very scary stories. Like one of my friends, um, he the boys were saying that he was talking some weird stuff weeks leading up to this event. Like he said that he would see demons in people and bits and pieces.
Been up for a few too many days.
Yeah, but then he ended up killing his own father.
Oh God.
Yeah, stabbed him to death, and yeah, just pretty much drug-induced psychosis. Yeah, it was a crazy story. Yeah, so yeah, obviously he went into like a psych ward after that. He's out now. He's come good, but yeah, it's just kind of
Yeah, because it was a
yeah,
bit. Yeah, back then it was like I've just heard, man. Like my brothers and that talking about the stories from back then, and it's like even the coppers were saying like they used to like the heroin days compared to the ice days because at
yeah,
least they're not fucking gonna get up and run away. You know what I mean? Whereas like the ice days, it's like you can't control the cunts. Like
yeah. It's just
you know what I
unpredictable.
mean?
Yeah, like where the gear, it's more predictable. You just it's more like you know,
They're a little bit slower.
yeah, that's right.
Let's
But
just say that.
where ice, it was like
Yeah.
what we considered as being pretty crazy
Mm.
to do. Ice was like pretty much hold my beer. I'll show you what fucking crazy.
Oh,
Yeah, and I'll just do the craziest fucking shit to earn cash to get it. And a lot of the times it wasn't even about searching and being measured about trying to earn money. It was just like going up to people, give me your money, pull out a knife, and
yeah.
just some real crazy shit. So I was like, man, what the hell is this shit? So I had to just kind of remove myself, and that's when I started hanging out with back in the days the GF crew. So I started hanging out with GF 76 crew, and they were kind of like a good influence on me. Those
Like
guys.
dream.
Yeah, Dream was in it.
Yeah.
Altar. They're pretty much now. A lot of them are in the KOS crew.
Yeah. Yeah.
So pretty much it was like when I got out of rehab, it was like I can't hang around these guys that I grew up with anymore. They're just gone.
Yeah.
Just So then yeah, pretty much Alta was one of my real close guys, mates growing up. Like when I come out of rehab, I hung out with him quite a bit, and
Hmm.
they were a very good influence on me, man. Like it was a good alternative to
Yeah.
the other boys. So it was
Yeah.
a good time. Yeah.
It's a shame that you got to step away from the people that you grew up with and all that shit just to try and not to get into that kind of scene. But
Yeah.
sometimes you just have to do these things, man. So
That's right. That's it.
yeah, I understand where you come from. But
Yeah.
yeah. Also, Alton, man, he was a fucking mad bomber back in the day.
Oh, mate,
Him and
his
Cool,
oh, mate, that's like your model stereotypical bomber. That guy,
bro,
even to
fucking
this day,
everywhere.
yeah, even to this day, it's like you show him a mad burner, and he appreciates all the burners and the pieces and all that. But
He's a bomber.
he's just a bomber. He's just your
Shout
typical
out to him, bro.
bomber. Yeah,
I
shout
used to
out to
love seeing his
Alta.
shit, man.
He's just like pretty much just as pure as a bomber is going to get, pretty much. So
Yeah,
he loves his throw-ups, loves his tags.
yeah.
Probably one of the best throw-up guys, getting around. His
Yeah,
throw-ups are just off the hook.
him and Voda as well. Voda,
Yeah, yeah,
fuck man, yeah. Like
yeah,
Newtown, I remember there was like a fucking piece there at Newtown Station that stayed there for fucking years.
yeah, yeah,
And then I just used to look at it and be like, "Fuck, that's sick." And then you just see him everywhere, bro. And then
yeah, yeah, cool, yeah, cool. But he got up a lot,
yeah, man.
and then he partnered up with Fibro. And
Oh, that's right.
yeah, pretty much same as when it was Ultra and Cool. You just turn your head left and right, and
The
then
ultimate bombing crew.
Yeah, oh, it's just nuts. They started getting into the roll paint.
Oh yeah.
They'd get up really high where they couldn't get buff. So man,
Too loco as well.
Too loco, yeah, 100%.
Fuck, bro.
Yeah, just straight up bombers, eh? So.
Fuck, I got to get him on too. I got to get fucking Too Loco on, but that'd be funny.
Oh yeah. I'm sure you'll have some funny stories.
Oh, mate, well, I know someone that knows him.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You've been the link up for me, mate. So fucking hook it up, brother. Let's
go.
go.
Yeah, sure.
But that was a great time for bombing, man. Even a mock as well. Remember?
Yeah.
Him.
Yeah,
Fuck, bro. He was on pretty much every single telegraph pole.
Yeah.
Everywhere in Sydney, bro.
The other notable bomber was a Muse.
Oh yeah, man. That the throw it with the tongue hanging out of it.
With the tongue hanging out. It was a lot of the front runners, the train would come rolling in. This is just A with a massive tongue hanging out of it.
Oh man.
It was like every single train there was just that throw of his, like he done massive damage around the Muse. But then just turn around and then just do a burner as well. It's like, it's not fair.
Yeah.
It's just not fair.
Yeah, if you can find something that's like it's like a logo pretty much. Like if you find a good thing, like a tongue sticking out of the throw up, and you just keep doing it, bro. Everyone just remembers you as like even like that. I don't know if you. It was fairly recent. The guy that does like a snail like a snail.
Yeah,
have you seen that?
Yeah, I think I've seen that. Yeah.
Yeah, if you see a snail around, you're like, what the fuck? So anything that kind of like stands out to the standard kind of like throw up, I reckon it's pretty fucking cool, man. You just know it's that cunt, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the goal, isn't it? It's like a trademark, isn't it? It's like that's who it is. You don't even have to analyze it. It's like a split second, straight away who that is.
Yeah.
That's the goal. Yeah.
Yeah. So so what crews are you in? You're in WL.
Yeah, WL. Pretty much, I just in WL at the moment. I used to write with back in the day, like I said, 76.
Yeah.
ADC. I wrote with that for many years.
Yeah. Okay. Who's in ADC?
That would be Muse, RSET. Muse was in it at some point as well.
Yeah.
So a lot of the Southwest boys.
Yeah. Okay.
A Southwest crew. Anyway, when I was hitting it up. So then, but pretty much, WL's the crew that I hit up now. So
yeah.
I'm playing a lot with the OSF boys as well. So
yeah. So who would you say is kind of like your favorite riders growing up? Like when you were a young fella, was it WL or was there other kind of crews and riders and stuff that you looked up to, or?
Yeah, pretty much.
Just them.
My all-time favorite would be Dream. Like, he's always been my favorite, even before. Oh, dude, just a basic straight leather panel, and for some reason he just made it look so dope. He could just pull off that real public style, just the way he put the colours together. Like I said, he could just do a full public style, but then turn around and just do a full-blown wild style burner with like a million colour schemes in it,
Yeah.
and he was just an all up real good bloke too, you know. So he was
Yeah.
he'd be my pretty much all time goat. His dream. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Fucking. There used to be a wall at Talopia, like around the
Yes.
commission housing there,
Yeah.
bro. I used to fucking paint that every fucking weekend, man. And then one
Yeah.
day saw this big dude rock up, and I was like, "Oh, who's this guy?" He's like, this
Yeah.
older guy, because I was only
Yeah.
young, man. I was only like
Yeah.
20, maybe 20, 23. And man, he was like, "Yeah, what do you write? Whatever." And like, it was a super nice dude, man. So, and yeah, just then I finally realized it was him, and I was like, "Fuck, it's Dream, fuck."
Yeah. Yeah.
Like one of your idols
Starstruck.
is there, you're like, you're too scared to talk to him. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah. But that was the thing. He was very modest and humble guy. You know, like
Yeah,
such
that's
such
what
a
I loved
burner.
about it when I met him.
Very approachable. You know, happy to sit down and have a chat.
Yeah,
The other one was Rusty as well. Like just seeing his panels
yeah,
and
he
just
did a
the
lot of
work that
damage.
he'd done a lot of damage, man. Like
Fuck.
he'd be right up there as well. Be
Yeah,
pretty much Dream and Rusty for me, man. They're my two goats. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Who would you have you got a list of like? We'll go with 10 favorite writers ever. Let's go ever.
Ever. Okay.
Yeah, if you can think of it. Like, I don't know,
Yeah.
I'm putting you on the
Yeah.
spot here, mate, but
Yeah. So I mean, a lot of them it's going to be stereotypical. Scene, Dondi,
yeah,
a lot of those old school New York guys, Scheme.
yeah. Scheme's one
Even
of
a
my
bit.
favorites. Yeah,
I always go back and look at their stuff. Like
it's still
Star
fucking
Wars.
relevant today, man.
Oh man, you just look at it.
Like,
Even back then, like even the paint wouldn't have been up to scratch, but you could just see
oh,
the style and the connections and a lot of the styles back then. It was pretty much a lot of people are using it to this day. You see some of these letters and you're like, oh shit,
structure.
that's where he got that letter, and a lot of it's so relevant.
Mm.
So a lot of the old school New York guys, and Sydney obviously Demote would be one of my favourites as well.
Yes.
Demote, Scram, he was right up there as well. Scram,
Mm-hmm.
Impose, the Muse.
Yeah.
So many, like
Yeah,
and even
there was a
just,
lot at that stage, but
just
yeah.
so much, But even now, like I'm really into a lot of the KOS boys styles, like Puddle,
Mm.
Bones. Well, you can't go past Bones and
Oh, mate,
Goose.
yeah.
Mate, those two are just like phenomenal.
Yeah, man.
Their styles, like they just nail it every single time.
Yeah, they work so
style.
well together too.
Yeah, it is. It's just like a perfect partnership. When you see them together,
Yeah.
particularly, Bones has just got this crazy structure, the way he leans the letters and the
Mm.
way that they sit with each other.
Feels too.
The
Feels.
oh yeah, and just everything, the colours and with Goose, just like with his lettering structures, the way he leans his letters, and just how unique his style is.
That's fucking hard to do a double letter too.
Oh, it's crazy, isn't it?
Especially
it's
O's.
Like, yeah, like if you off center that or out of
Yeah, it looks
proportion, or the
weird.
thickness is wrong, it just stands out like dog's balls.
Yeah.
So, but I look at his ones, like I can't even pin his style to anyone. Like a lot of people's styles, you say, oh yeah, I can see this influence here or that. With Goose, I'm still struggling to see like where he gets his influence from.
Where'd you get that from, mate? Goozer, where'd you get it from?
Where'd you get it from? I'm still trying to find what's the secret.
I'll have to get him on the pod, mate. One day he will.
Yeah. So
but
sign writers.
yeah, mate, well, even like I don't know, like Scheme back in the day. Imagine him being a fucking sign writer, bro. He would have been fucking sick.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's right.
Perfect.
Yeah.
But what about like new school writers? Are you into much of the new school stuff? I mean, you're on Instagram, so you'd see a lot of new school stuff. What do you reckon?
Yeah, no, it's definitely. I enjoy seeing a lot of the new school guys coming up. Like ones that really stand out would be Mad, Mason.
Oh yeah,
those guys,
yeah.
Just a real neat public style.
Kex as well.
Kex, yeah,
Kex.
Man. They've got a really mad style where they put those letters together, and like I said, to pull off that public style and to make the letters look proportioned, and I don't think it's as easy as people think it is. With some of these younger fellas, that they're pulling it off, So
yeah. So strictly public, mate. There's no other little kind of like wild style, not wild style, but like kind of anything different to public style that you enjoy, or not really?
As in, other than public styles, I mean.
Yeah,
Or,
yeah.
yeah,
Just
I mean,
something different, you know what I mean? You get those people that do heaps of flary shit, you know, like,
yeah, like one of my other like modern day favorites would be emos.
oh, yes.
Yes, it's
Had him on
kind
the
of
pod. Fucking
yeah, yeah, oh
legend.
yeah,
Shout out to
definitely.
Emor, the
Yeah,
fucking
shout
sick
out to
cat. He did
emos.
my
Yeah,
fucking background. Check it out.
yeah, it's hectic, isn't it? Yeah, makes
Yeah,
it look
man.
easy, the guy, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's a fucking sick cat. But
Yeah,
yeah.
so he just I don't know, he makes it look easy, but
Mm.
I'm right into the whole, bold New York style where he's got a lot of flair and the way he puts his colours together, and yeah, so he's probably one of my favourites as well. But yeah, probably him and Bones
Yeah.
and Goose. But yeah, Emor's again just very unique style. There's not many getting around with that kind of style that he's getting up at the moment. So
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
What about like international riders? I mean, like when I was younger, like when I first started seeing graph, like I watched Dirty Hands.
yeah,
You remember that?
yeah, 100%. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know how the fuck I watched it because there was no YouTube back then. So I think I might have got a fucking VHS or
yeah, that's yeah,
something like that. But
yeah,
yeah, I just remember saying that. Did you did you like see many international riders that you
yeah,
liked?
yeah. I mean, yeah, yeah, just through magazines, a lot of the magazines and stuff.
Mm.
So Cess would have been one of my favorites as well growing up. Sweat was one of my
Oh
favorites
yeah,
as well. The way he used to like punch the E right over.
bend his letters
But
around.
his letters, yeah. So a lot of the when I bend my letters, I kind of got the influence from Sweat. Like a lot of the E's that I used to do would really hunch over.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
almost be like looking at the ground, kind of
Yeah,
with
that
the
makes
E's.
sense.
So I kind of got that influence from Sweat. Bates as well.
Oh.
Oh mate, you can't go past that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's quite interesting what he's doing at the moment. Because I remember, when I came back into the scene, I started getting up to speed with everyone's styles and bits and pieces, and I was like, what's going on here? Like, this is so different to what I was accustomed to. Then learnt that he's doing other people's outlines, isn't he? So it's quite a
Yeah.
concept. He pretty much what people just send him outlines, and then he'll just throw that up, won't he?
Yeah, I remember that actually. Yeah, and that's I think that's yeah, because during COVID times I was doing like other cunts tags, and
Mm.
it definitely fucking levels up your letter form, like your structure and stuff, because a lot of people can't do other people's tags. It's fucking
Yeah,
very hard because you've been
yeah,
used to your own letters, you know what I mean? So
yeah, yeah, yeah,
to do other people's tags and keep doing them,
yeah,
I think that's kind of made him get better too.
yeah,
But
yeah.
but he can do fucking all different styles, man. He can do wild styles, public, fucking bubble
Yeah,
shit, whatever.
yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. So
And like with tags, like I remember one of the episodes you're talking about news. Uh, we spent a lot of time together, me and news, back in the searching days and all that sort of stuff.
mm,
And like I said, we'd go on missions and be doing a lot of insights. Um, and yeah, he's pretty much probably one of my favourite taggers of all time. News,
he is
just unbelievable.
Sydney. I reckon he has the best tags in Sydney. Like his style, you just look at it and go, "That's Sydney." Like there's
Yeah,
no.
yeah, yeah. And then yeah, it's just to this
It's
day,
perfect.
yeah,
Like
it's just like yeah, I'll even to this day, I'm like, if I want to do a tag, I'll just say, can you write this for us on a paper, and then get him to do it, and then I'll just transfer it over into a digital format.
mm,
But even back in those days, like even because at that time to me as a toy, you're just looking, just quite simple letters,
yeah.
and then some of the old schoolers like Stephen, I say, man, that's an unbelievable hand style that he's got. And then realise that, yeah, just again, very very straight and simple, nothing wild about it.
Yeah,
It's just
it's
unbelievably
literally
neat.
like just a normal letter form, but it's done so perfectly
Yeah,
that it just looks so clean and perfect and like and that's pretty much like if you look at like all the I don't know you can see like Freak and all like the kind of KGB kind of tags as well, they're all kind of very similar to that. Like he kind of started that very basic tag but making it look schmick, like it
yeah.
just and it's very hard to replicate. Like I've fucking tried so many times to do news tags and it looks nothing like it, but it's yeah,
Well,
it's amazing.
I mean, I used to almost hang out with him every day. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, and if you look at my tags, they're
Try and replicate it, mate. It's pretty
I
hard.
can't even do my own tag. You know what I mean? Like,
Same.
and I'm so shit at like tagging. It's just weird. It's
Yeah, I'm the same, bro. I'm more a pacer than a fucking tagger,
yeah,
but
I'm
yeah.
the same. Like, I can't tag to save my life. Like my handwriting's terrible. It translates
Yeah.
over to the tags, but it's the same concept as I was saying to you, where sometimes doing a piece of public style is a lot harder than doing something a lot more wild. And I mean, that translates over to the tags as well. Like you said, like Muse, very, very simple, straight style, but to nail it the way he does,
Yeah.
it's really difficult to do it, you know? So,
Yeah, but even like, yeah, talking about like the basic thing, trying to make it look perfect, it's like even like the 80s tags, like, you know, Fear as well.
oh,
Like
yeah,
it
yeah,
looks, it's done heaps quick, but it looks so perfect. Like, I don't
yeah,
know
yeah,
how the
yeah,
fuck they did that. Like,
yeah,
that
yeah.
guy, Fear, man, Beyond, like, fuck, man.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
His stuff was hectic. And like, even his, like his panels, I remember seeing like he did a panel that went like down. Like instead of going like across, it went down. I think it was like over a door or some shit. I can't remember, but
Shit, yeah.
yeah, he was just doing heaps of different stuff, and it was like, yeah, he was a big kind of like influence on me too. Like just trying to do different stuff, like even being public as well, like just mixing it up. You know what I mean?
He was running with ML, wasn't he? Beyond, was he part of the ML?
I'm not too sure. I
Yeah,
couldn't. Yeah, I can't remember, but I just remember seeing like stuff on like Two True Forum and just going like, fuck. This guy was writing in the fucking 80s.
yeah, yeah,
And he's
yeah,
doing
yeah.
stuff with like shit paint and it just turned out sick. Like,
Yeah, 'cause
yeah.
around that period, I remember just seeing like heaps of his panels running, you know, like we used to all hang out at platform 18, 19 at Central Station.
Mm,
Back in those days, it was kind of like the writer's bench
the writer's
for the
bench, yeah.
writers, yeah, 18, 19. Like, it was almost like every single afternoon, you know, head to 18, 19,
Yeah.
and you'd be guaranteed to at least have a couple of writers there.
Yeah.
Most of the time, it's you're there trying to chase your panel to get flicks, you know,
Yeah.
um, especially if you're doing like a daytime panel and it goes straight into traffic. You try and catch it at Central Station. I remember there was a guy there. Without fail, he'd be there every single afternoon with his camera. He was like I think he used to write, and he got caught, and then he transitioned over just to get photos.
Oh, true.
Yeah, and without fail, every single day he'd be there just taking
Fuck,
photos of
imagine the
everyone's
photo
panels.
album.
Oh, I'm still trying to track him down now.
Yeah, whoever you
Uh,
are, fucking hit us up.
yeah,
Hit me up. I'll fucking get you on the pod.
yeah.
And
Like,
show me your fucking photo album,
oh,
please.
mate, I'm telling you now, like if he's listening, he'll know who he is. Every single day without fail, he was there. And
Like,
everyone would
I
reach
wonder
out
if he
to
has
him.
like an Instagram page that we just don't know about. You know what I mean?
He
Is
did
it?
have one because like I said, I've been trying to track him down. He did have one,
Oh, true.
but it's shut down now, so I don't know what the new one
Oh,
is. But pretty much everyone would go to him to try and find their panels. Like if they couldn't get photos or they wanted day shots, he was the guy that you would go to.
how would you reach him though back then?
Literally, you would just go to
You
platform
go meet
18,
him.
19, and he's there. Like, I'm not exaggerating when I say that.
No way.
He was just there, man, every single day. He would just be there, just taking like he'd be there with his camera ready,
And he
ready
wasn't
to get
Ungie or anything.
shots.
Just
No. Because he's been part of the scene for years. Yeah.
oh, okay, yeah.
He got, like I said, he got done.
Done for
Yeah,
taking photos.
no, for
Oh,
graphic.
before. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
graphing, and then he transitioned to just getting photos.
Ah, that makes sense. Yeah.
So it would be insane to get a hold of his photo collection.
Fuck. Yeah. Hit me
It
up,
was,
whoever you
yeah,
are.
yeah, because like one of his, like I said, he had an old page and one of my midsections that I completely forgot that I'd done it, and someone sent it to me. And goes, oh shit, and it was from him, one of his photos. I
True.
was like, shit, I didn't even remember that panel. And then I went through the comment section, and one of the guys in there said, oh yeah, I remember this. It was done here, this and that, and had the details in there.
Oh,
And then I was like, man, this guy is just unbelievable source of information, like for photos.
isn't that great? Like you don't get a photo of your panel and then someone else has one and then post it and you're like, oh fuck.
Yeah,
So you
and
got one. How the fuck did you get that?
yeah, even better when you don't even remember doing it. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's crazy.
Oh man. Fuck. Yeah, have you had to did you got any like close call stories that you want to chuck out there?
Yeah, I used to be quite into the door tops. I don't know if that was, but that's
Door
what I used to,
tops, is
door
that?
tops. So you like with the ridges, you know how you could like when they shut the doors, you could put your foot between it and the door
Oh,
won't
and then
completely
reach out and
shut.
then paint on top of
Yeah,
it.
you can
Yeah,
open
yeah, yeah.
it and then you just that was pretty much my favorite. Apart from doing the inside, that was my favorite. Was yeah,
Mm.
just tag above the doors, and I had a backpack on, and the train was pulling out of Parramatta train station, um, and yeah, got started doing the door top, and it was the section where it was actually going over the bridge, and there was a few trees just before it like crossed over the bridge, um, and the branches grabbed onto my backpack.
Oh, fuck.
And then I'm telling you, I was inches from being ripped out of the train,
Mm.
and I put it. It could have actually. I'm not sure, but like I said, because it was just before it was going over the bridge
Fucking
near the
hell.
Westfield, it could have actually thrown me down onto the
On the
road.
road.
So it was. I was inches from getting ripped out of the train from these tree
Fuck.
branches. So from that point, I was like, make sure you take your backpack off before you do
Yeah,
that,
fucking hell. I think
because
that's
that
happened
was
to a rider back in the day, but yeah,
he got ripped out of the train.
I think so. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I don't know. But
Yeah, I remember I used to break into the guards compartment, pulling out a red
the
phone.
origi doors.
Yeah, and I tried to do it. I went to go to do a front runner, and the door shut on me, and you can't open the doors from the outside to get back in. So I was stuck on the train, and it was one of those ones, all like it goes from Redfern, next stop Burwood.
Oh yeah.
So I was like on the back of this train from Redfern all the way to Burwood, stuck, probably what 200 mil of
It's fucking
stuff to
awkward.
stand on. And I remember people just like, what the hell's going on? Like, as the train's going through Summer Hill and all that, they just see this big dude on the back of the train holding on for
Holding
dear
on for
life.
his life.
Yeah. So I learned from that as well. Do not lock yourself out of the train when you're doing front runners. So yeah.
Yeah, there's heaps of cunts online now on Instagram that they do like it's like their thing. They ride on the back of the train or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah,
But
yeah,
but
yeah,
back then, man, like you get locked out and you're like, fuck, this is new, and you
yeah,
just you're holding
yeah,
on for your
yeah,
life.
yeah. Yeah,
Don't
one
know
of the
what's going on.
boys,
Even the back carriage, like pulling into a station and you're sitting in the fucking driver's compartment and
yeah,
guys are getting on
yeah,
and you're
yeah,
like you pull the fucking curtain the blind thing down and you're
yeah,
like fucking hiding in there.
yeah. Yeah, one of the boys, he got trapped doing a door top as well, and the
Mm.
door shut, and it was at night,
Oh
and
fuck.
we were like, he's dead for sure, like because it was pitch black, it was at night time, you couldn't really see him,
Oh true.
and the door shut, and he's on the outside of the train.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, and we're like, he is dead for sure.
Yeah.
And then yeah, the train pulled in, and then the doors open. He's got a big smile on his face. Oh, thank fuck.
Fuck.
Yeah, if that was me,
Bro, one pole going past, you're
yeah. I
Gonskis.
mean, yeah,
Yeah.
that fence going into it's very narrow. So
Fuck.
he was lucky he was a skinny kid, because if that was me, I definitely wouldn't be here today. I reckon.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
That
even
was
those,
crazy.
even like in between the carriages, like it was like the smoko area. You just fucking go in between the
Yeah,
carriages,
that's right.
have a
Yeah, yeah,
durry,
yeah, yeah,
fucking. But yeah,
yeah,
it was pretty risky. But yeah,
yeah.
fucking good old days, eh?
Good days, man. Like today, I don't like shout out to the guys doing the liveys. Like
Oh,
it's just
mate.
mate, it's unbelievable the risk that they've got to take these days. Like people
Yeah,
getting done on circumstantial evidence and things like that. It's crazy.
yeah. You got your
Like,
phones and all the rest of it too. They
yeah,
fucking.
because I used to think that you have to get caught red-handed to get charged. Like I thought,
Mm.
they'd have to actually physically catch you doing it, catch you
Yeah,
doing the act. But apparently, no. Like they can, you can never. Well, there's people that have been charged, and they haven't been caught once, and
yeah,
they've been sent to jail, all based on circumstantial evidence. It's insane.
yeah,
So they get them on push cameras and CCTV.
yeah.
Or,
Well, everything's monitored now, even like messages and fucking Instagram and all the rest of it. So
yeah,
be careful, guys and
yeah,
girls.
yeah, for sure.
Oh, speaking of girls, is there any girl writers that you've liked their pieces or any characters stuff like that? Like I know
Yeah,
Spice is
oh,
obviously the number one, but
that goes without saying. She's a shout out to Spice, the queen of the
yeah.
scene. Another big one for me was Muffins.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she was writing with the OGWL. So
Hmm.
um, Muffins, and then later wrote Lotus.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. She wrote with the OSF
yeah.
crew as well. Yeah, so she was I really enjoyed looking at her stuff.
Yeah.
Especially when she do the more feminine style with the love hearts and the pinks and the rounded edges and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
So I really enjoyed seeing her stuff. Afira, she was quite active back in the WL days. She done a lot of panels and done a lot of married couples and stuff. Marry them back in those days as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, what a fucking tough gig getting into graffiti being a woman. Like,
Oh yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
how the fuck they did it. Like, it's pretty aggressive.
Yeah,
So,
that's
I
right.
mean,
Yeah.
being a female as well,
Yeah.
you got all this testosterone around. I don't know how the
Yeah.
fuck they did it, but they
Yeah.
pulled it off. So props to you girls.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't mind getting some girls on the actual podcast because it's just been blokes at the moment. So I think Spice might be joining us soon, people. So we'll see. We'll see if we can get her on.
Crazy episode.
But yeah, it's
Yeah, there are some females getting around.
yeah. There was also, I think it's Daisy. She was riding with Oryx. I think it was.
Yes.
Yeah. She's mad too. Yeah.
Yeah, there's I saw I saw one of her.
Trees. Back in the day, she was a mad bomber.
Dulcie, is it Dulcie? I think she paints with Mad and those guys.
Yeah.
Dulcie, if you pronounce it, yeah.
Fuck, who else was there? Was another
Moet,
girl.
Moet.
Igasm was another one.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, she used to write with USET back in the day. She was a good
yeah,
writer too.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a couple in there, but it must be hard for them. So I'd like to hear their perspective on graffiti. So that'd be cool.
Yeah.
But I think we've covered most of the graph, man. I don't know. You got some other fucking shit you want to bring up in the graph scene kind of thing?
Yeah, no, it's like I said, I had quite a bit of a break. Like I said, I went through the whole rehab and all that sort of stuff, and had a big break. But what brought me back into it was when Dream passed away, pretty much. Because at that point, I pretty much hadn't done anything for about 15 years, I think.
Yeah.
Pretty much what you were saying, I think was 2008 when I Flemington Canals and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then when Dream passed away, I went to the funeral and caught up with a lot of the boys, and that was just a wake up call to me to life's short,
Get back to your passion.
Get back to your passion and all your original mates, So for me now, it's just a good excuse just to keep in contact with all the boys and spend time, and it's a great outlet for me for mental health,
Yeah, I was gonna say I brought it up a few times on the pod, but it's definitely helped me. But I think it's the same for everybody, man. Like you just get to that wall with your mates, fucking, have a laugh about the good old days,
Yeah, and I've done a lot of things, like a lot of different hobbies, to try and use that as an outlet. But since coming back to graph, it's like nothing compares.
It doesn't,
The graph is my first love.
Yeah. You tried knitting or something like that, just trying to. Knitting's not for me, bro. Fuck this, I'm getting into graffiti again.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
What am I doing? Puzzles? Yeah. Why am I doing puzzles for?
Collecting stamps, it's quite exciting, isn't it?
Pokemon cards? What the fuck is this?
Or just bare guns or that. That's another good hobby, isn't it? Train spotting.
Yeah. Oh, man. So, yeah, you can't beat it, eh? Like, I think... Yeah, I mean, you get the old fellas and you get them out for a piece, and as soon as they do the piece, you can just see it in their fucking eyes, bro. They just light up and they're like, "Oh, what are these caps? Oh, you can buy caps,
Yeah.
Then they get G'd up about it, and the next minute they're doing fucking pieces every week. You know what I mean? The bug comes back. I don't know what it is, man. It's just weird how it seeps back into your life.
Well, that's what happened. Like I said, so when Dream passed, ICANN was a big influence to get me back. He was like pushing me.
He'll definitely get you back into graffiti, bro.
That's right. Yeah, that was a shout out to ICANN. That was
go listen to my pod with him, bro. It's the fucking best. It's the best. Yeah. He's a legend.
But, so he got me in on that Dream production with the KOS boys. So that was pretty much my introduction, and since then.
Yeah, was that the one at Bank?
Yeah, Belmore. Yeah.
Yeah, that was fucking sick.
Yeah, it was funny though because I'd done my piece, and I was kind of just laser focused on mine. And then I was like, I'll just take a break and I'll go for a walk. and I just couldn't believe the size of the pieces.
Mm.
So it was like, hang on, and mine just looked like a miniature compared to everyone's.
Bro, I have this problem
Bro,
all the time. Yeah, because I'm just used to doing small pieces. Like, I'm pretty
yeah,
sure that's what you're saying, right? Like, because
yeah,
everyone
yeah,
does
yeah,
huge pieces now.
dude, it was
I
just,
can't do them.
yeah. I mean, I'm up to speed now. Like I do, I probably overcompensated now, but like it's when I'd done it, I was just like, what? And it was legit a regular size piece back in the 2000s
Yeah,
and the 90s. Like in the 90s, two windows was enough for a
bro. Yeah,
panel.
I
You
was
know
gonna
what I mean?
say
Like a
the
panel, two
panels,
windows,
the
two
panels
windows.
were
Yeah,
fucking tiny, and
yeah,
you could have your 3D in there, and then all of a sudden, I think it
yeah,
was like around like 2012, they started doing from like the middle down to the ground, and there's no shadow. Like it was just the
yeah, yeah.
whole
They cut it
bottom
off,
section.
cut them off at the bottom. Because I
Yeah.
remember, like it was, you just cut it off when you're doing the panel section, and then you just float it at the windows.
Yeah, I reckon they look
Where,
better, to be honest. But yeah.
yeah, like I mean, I still like floating, but yeah, yeah, but that was a big shock to me coming back,
Mm.
just like just the sheer size of all the pieces now. And talking with the boys, they're like, no, this is pretty much the standard size now.
Yeah, fuck.
So yeah,
And then, like, because you're doing bigger pieces, so your lines are longer. So it's like, if you haven't been painting a long time, your
yeah,
fucking lines are like fucking everywhere.
it's just a
It's
baptism of
tough.
fire, man. Since I've come back this
Mm.
year, like I said, I'm trying to deal with the scaling of it, and then trying to get up to speed with all the different caps and because pretty much I was only really accustomed to the iLax.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what caps do you use?
Um, so it depends on what I'm painting.
Mm.
So, like if it's like a dead train or something like that, I'll just use New Yorks or pink dots
Yeah.
for outlines.
Yeah,
But
yeah, of course. Yeah, yeah.
if I'm doing a wall, Lego caps.
Is that the yellow one with the black dot on it?
Yeah, it's like a New
Like
York
a New
flat
Yorker,
cap,
but
but
it's
yellow. Yeah,
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 okay, yeah.
yeah. So I really enjoy using those
Yeah.
because you can kind of it's like in between a banana and a New York. So
Yeah.
it's
Look at
quite.
you go with all the technical names, mate.
Oh
You
mate, no, all I knew was
banana and
grey
a
dot.
fucking
All I knew was grey dot when I came
yeah,
back. And
bro,
people were
it's a
like, "Bro, no one uses that shit anymore." Like grey dot. So I was like, "Yeah,
bro,
that's
grey
all I
dots are
get."
fucking gone. Like
Yeah,
I tried to use one once because I'm still getting used to the caps as well because it's more and more every day. But yeah, I
yeah.
used a grey dot and it just clogged straight away, and I'm
Oh,
like,
it's
what the fuck
terrible.
am I using this
Yeah,
shit for? And then a
terrible.
couple of the boys, I think it was Emil, told me to use like the cream one. There's a cream one, and
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
change the pressure on it. I'm like, what? You can change the pressure, like a like a holdback kind of thing.
Really?
Oh
Well,
mate,
as in
am I
the
teaching you
way.
something now?
Yeah, yeah. Teaching me something.
Bro, get
So
the
what do you do?
fucking. There's a cream colored cap. I don't know if it's Montana. There's a cream one and there's also a green one, and they're pretty similar,
And
but
the
all the
shape is like
all,
a banana, is it? Like a
yeah,
word cap?
it's like that.
Yeah,
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 and
yeah.
man, fucking, mate, I'm the cutback king. Like I cut back everything, but
Yeah.
using these things, man, I can go from fat to skinny, and it just changed my game, man. So I
And
think.
how do you do it? Like what you just it's how much you press down on the
Yeah, that's it,
nozzle.
man. So you let it go, like when you're doing a line, you let it go towards the end and it just goes super skinny and just lets go and you don't have to cut it back.
Oh shit! I need to look at that.
Hey.
There you go. Is that
Bro,
how emos get those real sharp lines? Like when you
yep, the
see,
secret's out. Secret's out, boys.
that's it. So it's the
Sorry,
cap.
Emil.
It's the cap, not the skills.
He's been cheating the whole time.
Cheat code unlocked.
Yeah, man. I thought cutting back was cheating, but fuck, these caps. Nah, seriously. These caps
Yeah.
are fucking sick, man. There's caps for everything, bro. You can do like stencil caps, fucking.
Yeah.
There's even ones I've seen now where they've got like a motor. Have you seen the one with a motor on it? And you can change the different
Like it's
thing.
dots. It's
Yeah,
like
that dot
match
thing.
dots.
I tried to
Yeah.
fucking buy one, but it goes to some weird website, and I'm like, this is some
Yeah.
Ugandan fucking scam
Yeah.
website.
Yeah. I tried that stencil cap, man. I just make a mess. I
It
still
just
don't.
sprays everywhere.
I still can't even work out how to use it. To be honest, I've tried to do it, and it's either nothing comes out of it, or
Yeah, or
just
just
paint just fucking goes everywhere. And it's like, how the fuck
yeah,
do you use this?
yeah. I thought the
So
same with using it for like like shiners and just having that splatter,
yeah,
and then I
yeah,
use it and it just goes and just
yeah. It just
fucks up
goes
everything.
everywhere. Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
So yeah, but there's
yeah,
literally like I don't know. There's probably like 20 caps out now. I don't know. It's fucking weird. They're always coming out with new shit, but even the
Yeah.
ultra wides, like those fucking. Imagine doing a panel back in the 90s and having those fucking ultra wide caps that are like fucking like this
Oh,
big, bro.
was
Have
it
you
like,
seen those?
yeah, like I think it's called night quill. I think it's night quill.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
Oh man, I just
fuck.
that's just. I was thinking of how that would go with doing like a whole part or something,
Easy. Easy.
but my yeah, it's just like. But I just wonder, are you just burning through the paint unnecessarily with
Yeah,
those
that's why you
caps?
just
I
got to
just
rack
like
more
wonder.
paint, mate.
Yeah.
But
So
yeah, it
yeah,
does use a lot of paint, man. It's the same as those. Yeah, because when I was going on missions, I was using those. I think they're called ghost caps. They're like a clear cap,
yeah, that's
and
right.
it
Yeah,
just fucking, bro. You
yeah,
you fill in like one letter and it's done. Like,
yeah.
you
They're
fuck.
crazy, aren't they? Yeah,
But they're fast as fuck. But now
and they're
they've got
not too
those.
dusty. Yeah, they're not too dusty
Yeah,
either, are they? So
yeah. So it's interesting the cap game. But
yeah. Have you tried the pumps?
no, I haven't tried them yet. I've seen. I was painting with Dano the other day, and he was using them. They seem pretty sweet, man. Like,
Oh,
yeah,
dude,
they're cheap. They're cheap
that's
as
my
fuck
go.
too.
Yeah, that's my go-to now, man. The
Oh,
pumps.
true. So the because I was
That's
using those Aero Arts,
yeah,
but Aero Art is it Aero Art? Yeah,
Aerolite. Yeah. The
yes.
blue
But I've heard
tints.
these are
Yeah.
the similar price range, right?
Yeah, it is. Actually, probably cheaper if you buy it in bulk. I think yeah, if you buy in bulk, they're actually almost similar to the Aerolites.
Mm.
But me personally, I find the pumps to be much better than the Aerolites. They come out really thick,
Yeah.
and the color, and just the usual shit colors that are watery, like like the greens and the yellows and that, they're quite thick with the
Oh,
pumps. So
true.
yeah, so and other people that I've um, introduced the tints to, pretty much the universal feedback is, man, yeah, they're actually really good.
True.
Those pumps, yeah, they're definitely better than what the price suggests. So
Yeah. What about have you used those new ones from the Montana, the Vice paint?
I haven't used them yet, but I've painted with a few of the guys that have used them. Yeah,
I think Guza was he posted a video on Vice.
yeah, he's quite fond of the Vice. Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
he quite good feedback with the Vice. Yeah, but the price point for me is the sticking point. Like it's I
Bro, I
know what
spend
they're
fuck all on paint, man. And whatever's
yeah.
cheapest, I'll use it.
That's pretty much.
I'm
I only
such a
use
fucking
cheap
tight
paint. Yeah,
ass.
I only use cheap paint. Like I started using Loop when I first got back, because all the boys were like, yeah, Loop is the go now.
Loop is the
Yeah,
best paint, I reckon, to
oh,
be honest.
it's
But
premium, isn't it? Yeah,
yeah, but it started getting heaps expensive, and then I'm like, you know what? I think I'm onto Montana hardcores at the moment. I reckon they're pretty good at them. So I'm going with those. You can get them for a pretty good price at some places.
yeah.
I tried the 94s, but fuck, man, some of those colors are a bit see-through. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, they've got the because I tried and I was like, this is crap paint, like this is like Krylon from back in the day. And then
Yeah.
someone showed me the tin,
Yeah.
and they got like a bar on there to show you how the coverage
Oh,
on it.
what? I didn't know this.
Yeah, so if you look at the can, it's like a bar, and it tells you the level of thickness of the paint.
Oh, fuck. I wish I
Yeah,
knew that
yeah.
before.
So I was like, this is real shit paint. They go, no, because I think a lot of the 94s, like a lot of the muralists and that would
Yeah,
use
I was
it.
going to say they're made for muralists because they have a lot of different tones.
Yeah, but I think it's also the opacity of it as well.
Yeah, that does
So
help with
that
shading, eh?
yeah, they do it on purpose to some degree, I think.
True. So
With the shading and thing.
us
Yeah,
spastics
yeah.
use it for fucking a
Yeah,
piece.
that's right. Yeah.
Bro, I need to do a
Yeah.
fucking white fucking undercoat or some
Yeah,
shit.
that's right. So from what I've been told, like I said, I'm still trying to get up to speed with everything, but apparently for pieces, hardcores, characters, and murals, 94s.
Yeah, that makes
I don't,
more
I don't
sense
know.
to me
I don't
now.
know if that's correct, but that's what I've been
That
told.
sounds
Yeah,
correct, bro,
yeah,
because everyone uses 94s. So now that makes a lot of sense to me.
yeah,
But I gotta go to the warehouse and fucking have a chat to them, see what's going
yeah,
on.
yeah.
Maybe try and get them as a sponsor.
There you go.
Who knows?
Yeah,
But I think we've covered most of the graph shit, man. What do you reckon?
yeah. So yeah,
We've done
I
all
mean,
right.
we can keep going on, but
Oh, if you want to, I'm
yeah,
fucking. What's the time? Hang on, let me have a look. What do we got? 9 o'clock. What have we done? Fuck, we've done an hour and a bit. If you want to keep going with some graph stuff, and then we'll go into some other shit.
Yeah, no, I'm good. But you can steer the ship.
Yeah. What?
Yeah,
All right. What can we go into next? What about texters? What do you back in the day? I think it was like was it tempuras or what the fuck were they? Was it tempuras? They're like a 20 mil. You could get a 50 mil.
yeah, yeah.
Someone in the comments will fucking blast me for it, but I think they were called tempuras.
Now, that rings a bell. All I
They had a
remember was the
fat
sizes. Yeah,
fucking. It was like a skinny thing and went into a fat nib, and then you could just bomb.
yeah.
I think Dream used to use it heaps. It was like a 50 mil one. It was
Oh, yeah.
huge.
For me, it was the and learning from news, obviously, because
Well, he
it
knows.
was he. I mean, if anyone knows, what the goals of that,
What's his
uh,
secret? Tell us.
he always said 20 mil is the optimal.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
reckon.
20 mils, 50. I mean, yeah, I mean,
50 is too big.
it's just too big, man. Harder to handle. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think the 20 mil is just the optimal size for
Yeah,
that.
that was always the bender texter when they had those the half size ones you could shove in your
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
socks.
yeah, 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 yeah,
I'd shove it in my socks, go clubbing, and just bomb every fucking cubicle.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, for us, it was yeah, just the 20 mil or the pilots.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah, because you could always just rack them from Office Works or Target or wherever you
yeah.
could the pilots. So
And you
they were
could pull
always
out the
good.
fucking nib and smash it and make it into like a mop kind of thing.
Yeah, what they used to call that when there's a name that is the flowy.
Flowy,
Flowy,
yeah,
that's right. Yeah,
flowy.
flowy. Yeah. And
Yeah.
then you'd add Raven oil, and there's all these little things that
Oh,
you do to make it scar and all that type of shit. But
fuck! I wonder if that's still around. Raven oil.
yeah,
Probably not,
so
eh?
I mean, with all the cameras and shit in the trains now, far out of be a different story. Doing the insides now, I can imagine.
I actually saw a video today on Instagram of there's a guy that walks around and does videos of like stickers and tags and stuff, and he was filming inside a carriage in like one of the new trains, and it was fucking hammered. So I don't know how the fuck cunts do it
Shit.
now because there's cameras everywhere in those cunts.
And it's not even just the train. It's like
But yeah, get off the
go
train,
get
cameras
off the
everywhere.
train, cameras there, and even leading up to it. Like
You have to
I
belly
just
up just to do a fucking tag.
yeah, I just don't know how people are doing it these days, man. Like,
Just kids, I reckon. I don't know.
but you see some of the old schools. Like, I'm not going to name any names, but
Oh yeah.
there's some. I saw a panel. What was it? Probably about a month ago.
Oh, panels is different, but I'm talking like insides.
Oh,
Like,
insides, yeah,
I
not
don't
the
think anyone.
yeah. But like even the panels, like you see some of these guys that have been around since the early '90s,
Oh,
and they're like you'll still see their panels running around. I'm sure you know who I'm talking about.
yeah, I know you're talking about.
And it's like how like, and he's still going. You know what I mean? Like, and
Yeah,
it's still like, oh man,
internationally as well.
it's just like how do like it's just that's just a testament to the dedication. Like that. Even he'll probably be getting into his well, he'd be well into his 50s now. I'm sure of it.
Yeah,
And he's still going out doing these burners on these live trains. It's insane.
yeah. There's three that ring a bell for me.
Yeah, yeah.
Start with one starts with U, one starts with P, and one starts with
Jay.
J.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you knew as well.
And it's
But yeah,
like,
those guys have been fucking painting for fucking like
right.
decades. Like,
No, but then you look
give
at
us
it.
give us a fucking book.
Yeah,
Print us out a book and just fucking hand it out. I'll promote it on the podcast.
yeah. No, but it's like you look at it and you're like, the quality of the panel is
Mm,
that of back in the day.
yeah.
They're probably getting 15 minutes.
Yeah.
But then you look at the panels like it's of the same quality of when we
No, I
used to
wouldn't.
have
I
an
wouldn't. I
hour.
would not say 15 minutes, but yeah, you reckon?
I'm pretty sure one of them that
15
I did
minutes is
see,
not long, bro.
one of them that was running, I'm pretty sure it was 15 minutes.
Yeah. Wow.
And I
Okay.
was shocked at just like the quality of it, but what he
Fuck. Okay.
produced in
I gotta
the
level up
space
my
of
game then if I'm
15.
doing hour pieces. Fuck.
Oh, an hour is a struggle for me, man. Like it's
Yeah.
just in an hour, it's just like, oh man.
But it's like that same thing where like when you first started doing panels, you were shit. And you're like, man, if I could do a panel these days, I'd smash it. You have that
Yeah,
same kind of
yeah,
thing, and then it's just like, mate, you're too old. What are you doing?
yeah.
But these cunts, fucking props to them, man. Like,
Like you're
I
dealing with a
love
lot, man.
like everyone loves seeing them, of course, man. Fuck, seeing a clean, absolute burner, colors everywhere. Fuck, you can't beat it, man.
Oh,
But yeah, I don't know how
there's
the fuck they're doing it.
yeah, it's it's dedication. You know what I mean? Like it's
Yeah,
dedication, and obviously they're working with a high intellect. You know what I mean?
they know what's going on.
They know what's going on. They understand how to sub and how to beat the system. So
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
What else, man? What else? What else we? Oh yeah, we got fucking paint, textures, fucking magazines. What type of fucking magazines were you into? Did you get into that much? Because that might have been through
yeah,
your messy stage when you were.
yeah, yeah. A lot of like everyone, it was height was one of the big ones.
Oh yeah, shout out to the Hot Twins.
Height, yeah, that's right, yeah. So that was always the big influence was the height magazines. But I do recall seeing some. I don't even remember the name of the mags, but it had a lot of the New York stuff, like CES, a lot of international. I'm not sure. Did Hype still do many international pieces?
Which one?
The Hype mags. Did they used to do many
Yeah,
international pieces?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So it must have been just exclusively Hype mags then that I used to get into as a kid.
Yeah.
But yeah, I used to, like I said, it's because we didn't have the internet back in those days, so we had to rely on the magazines. And yeah, like I said, it was always.
Did you go to many stores, like graph stores?
Yeah, so uh, what was it called? The one in
Para?
no, in Oxford Street. What was it called?
ISOs?
Central Station. Central Station.
Oh, Central Station Records?
Yeah, it was on
Oh,
Oxford
wait.
Street. What was that one called?
I don't think I ever went to it. Might have been a bit before
Yeah,
my time.
yeah. I
Or
think
was it Next Level? I don't know.
yeah,
No,
sure.
Next Level was more George Street.
Yeah, there was a few graphs. So there was one in Wentworthville as well. I'm
Oh,
sure there were
Scubas.
was that Scuba
Oh,
store?
was it
Yeah,
Snooze?
Wentworthville.
Scuba, Snooze? Scuba? Oh, fuck, I can't remember.
Jews, something like that.
I don't know. Sorry, mate.
Yeah, they're pretty much. Yeah,
But
pretty
yeah,
much.
I
Yeah,
remember. Ah, fuck. They used to sell heaps of crunch paint there. What else was there? There was.
what were they like? What was the crunch paints like?
It was
Because I
mad. It
obviously
was
wasn't
like
around
because
back
that was
then.
when
Yeah,
Ironlac was there and Ironlac was taken off,
yeah,
and then Crunch was like it was high pressure, but it was fucking sick. And then it started bringing out like riders tags on their colors.
yeah,
So yeah, you had like Eves, Tame, I think was on there. I think Chubbs was on there. Fuck, there was a few like yeah, big train painters as well on there.
yeah,
But it was mad. It was like it was just heaps high pressure, so the paint like didn't last that long.
yeah.
But it was cheap, man. It was like fucking I think it was like $4 a can. So
Shit. Okay.
or 350, I think. I don't know. But
Yeah, but iMac was like when I was like painting back in the 2000s. That was the big one, wasn't it? iMac
yeah, it came out and they
came
did a
out.
mad fucking like a promotional thing and they started like yeah, getting riders involved. They had the barbecue burners. I don't know if you remember that.
And the price point was really good too. Like,
Yeah,
it was like
that's what fucking took
$6,
over, bro. $6.
5.50, $6, yeah.
Yeah, six
And you had
bucks.
all these colors, and then when I
Yeah.
come back, it was like it's kind of like they've gone not downhill, but it's just not as popular as the other cans now. Right?
Yeah, I've used them. Oh, fucking used them fairly, like probably about maybe 6 years ago. I used it and I was like, not the best. Like, but for the price, actually, it's not even that great anymore. I think it was like $9 now. But you can get Montana. Like Montana hardcore is a pretty good price. So I just use those now, really. But
Yeah, but that's the thing for me. It's like it's not shit paint, but the price point. It's like
mm,
there's other options for that price. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
it's up there with
it's
the
always a
likes
juggle
of
with all these paint companies, man. They're all trying to find the cheaper way of bringing out paint, which I think is what Montana's doing with that Vice paint. Um, yeah, it's hard, man, because you got people like us that just want to spend fuck all
yeah,
instead of racking it. I just want the
yeah,
cheapest shit that
yeah,
works. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So it is pretty hard. I can imagine with manufacturing and stuff like that. So it's
Yeah, Beltons were a big one back in the day.
oh,
I don't
bro,
remember.
I never. The only time I used those cunts was when it was like someone else was doing a mural and you could just rack it off them. Because it was like they were like fucking $13 for one.
Yeah, yeah. We
And
used to
back
go.
then
Yeah,
that's like $30 now.
yeah. Like that we'd treat us like we'd go to Eisenberg's.
Yeah, oh, bro, Eisenberg's got raped.
That's right, and it was like that was you felt like a king when you had these Beltons. Had like multiple ball bearings in them.
It was just a nice can.
So, it's beautiful.
It was nice to look at anyway.
Yeah. Are they still around these days or not?
I don't know, bro. I've never seen them. Maybe they just got too expensive that people just stopped buying them. But I don't know. I haven't seen one.
Yeah.
Go back to Eisenberg's and have a look.
Are they still there? Eisenberg's still there.
Eisenberg's is still there, but I don't know if they sell paint anymore. But
surely they're
it's a mitre 10. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah. There's a couple of paint stores. I mean, you got Marrickville's got the Platform 88. Have you been there before?
I haven't. A lot of the boys have said a lot of good things about it.
It's fucking mad. Go check it out, everyone.
Yeah.
Platform 88. It's a fucking sick setup. He's a fucking sick cunt, that bloke. And yeah, man, he's got everything there. Loops, fucking Cobras. He's got specials all the fucking time. If you follow him on his Instagram page, he even sends you messages of like when deals are coming on. So
yeah, gotcha.
Man, he's got heaps of mad specials. So
yeah,
go follow him, man. If you want some cheap paint, like he'll send you messages and tell you, what's cheap. Like it's good.
And is it just paint that he sells there, or he's
got markers, everything, man.
Everything, yeah.
Yeah, I think he's got stickers and shit like that. He's got everything. It's a graph store, bro. Like yeah. It's just a nice setup, man. It's nice.
I used to also go to the one in Penrith, the Gorilla.
Oh yeah. They're still there.
Yeah. That's where I was getting all my loops from.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I just did. I just released Jevon's one.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I've yet to listen. I saw it come out. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's got a very good range there too. Yeah.
Oh, mate, it's only going to get better because he was saying that he wants to make it more of an art space. So he's going to push more of the graph stuff because there's nothing out there, bro.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, because we used to have to go to custom tees like out west.
Bro, fuck. Man, those guys just jack the fucking prices off, bro. It's like...
And they've never got anything now anyway. Like I used to go to the one in Mount Druitt.
Yeah.
And it was just like by check, like if you had a scheme put together...
You got to give them your fucking license as well?
Yeah, but it was like they never had the colours that you wanted. You have to kind of compromise on your colours. So I learned very quick that, that's important. So
it's a last resort, that one.
Yeah, so when I came back, like the boys were like, this, out west, this is where you go. And then, like I said, like you were saying, the one in Newtown, I've heard a lot of good stories about that one too. So
Marrickville,
check that out, Marrickville, yeah.
Yeah, man, go there. It's good.
Yeah.
There's also Pro Art in Redfern. They're good too. Have you been there?
Yeah, so that's pretty much at the moment. That's where I get all my paint.
That's what I was going to say. I get all my aero skills, aero arts from there.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just fucking swallowed a fly.
Yeah. You've got to try the pumps, man. Like those.
Yeah, I'm keen.
I think you'd be very surprised by the quality. Like, don't let the price point fool you, because feedback from other people is saying that it's almost up there.
That's its own brand, right? It's not an offset of some other brand.
No, pretty much the owner of Pro Art owns that brand of paint.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sick.
Shout out to Winston.
So he sells all those there.
Yeah.
But true. I've been there in so long, man. I've got to go back.
Yeah. He but he's branching out. He's like I think he's got some stores selling it in. I think he's got in Canberra. So he's starting to branch out.
Sick. Good on him.
Yeah, so it's quite good quality paint. That's pretty much all that me and the boys use for now. But if we're going to go do like a wall where there's a lot of paint time on it, we'll try and go with the loops and the hardcores,
Yeah, get into that pricey range, mate. Get in that fucking. Yeah, you can't beat loop, bro. Loop is next level. Like, I don't know. I started using him after I've seen like Bones and Goose and stuff use them, and I was like, "What? I've been missing this for fucking years." Used it, and I was like, "I'm not going back." And then it just got too expensive. I was like, "Fuck."
So it's just aero art now, eh?
Yeah, pretty much, man. Pretty much. But I'm gonna get into this pump. But Anyway, enough of the paint gear. Well, let's go into your music, mate. You into the hip hop, or you got some freaky kind of fucking country music shit you're gonna spring on me?
definitely not. I can't. Like, and I'm a pretty open-minded guy.
Yeah.
I try and get into different types of genres and that. I can't get into the country, but
Yeah.
um, yeah, it's quite keen on especially the Aussie hip hop scene. I grew up with Nebs. I'm not sure if
Yeah, yeah.
you know of him. So we pretty much grew up together.
Yeah.
In Tune Gabby, and yeah, him and Sam had a
Oh, yeah,
career called
Sam. Yeah.
that's them. You know, so I've done a
Yeah.
couple of jumped on a couple of tracks with those boys.
Oh, you jumped on?
Yeah, I had my
Hang
hand.
on. Are you a rapper?
I wouldn't say that. But I did jump on a
Hey,
couple
let me just play a beat and you can fucking rap over it for me.
yeah, definitely not. No, I did get on a couple of tracks.
Did ya?
Done a couple of gigs with them, but I learned quite early on that I was fairly average. So I was like, no, I'll
It's
stick
not for
to
you,
graph.
eh?
Yeah, not for me. Yeah.
So did you run
Uh,
around with ICANN as well around that stage?
yeah, like yeah, back yeah, because like when I stopped hanging around with the boys that started getting on the ice and that's what I was saying. Like I can,
Oh,
Alters,
true.
Vibro, all those boys. They were all a real good influence on me.
Yeah,
Uh,
right.
so I'll be out with those guys going to raves and hip hop gigs and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, some of
Shit,
those boys from
is there any
yeah,
tracks that are on YouTube that we can fucking deep dive into?
definitely not.
Oh, fuck, mate, come on.
It's definitely. I think
You've hidden those from us. How dare you?
I know. I've gone back and listened to a couple, and I was, I just cringe. I cringe so hard.
Well, wait
So
until you listen to this podcast back, mate.
yeah, I'm sure it'll be more tolerable than my
You'll be like,
very short
don't
rap
fucking
career.
post this.
Yeah. So yeah, but yeah, I mean, Nev's, he got right into it. He was
Yeah, I
pretty
remember
much,
that.
he's almost obsessed with the beats and all that. Even since he was a kid, man, he would just he'd have the keyboard out and very analog, be making beats,
True.
with the keyboard, and I don't know what all the names are, but even very early on, he knew that that was his thing was the whole music gig,
Yeah.
and he was always just that way inclined. So I'm
Yeah.
sure you saw a lot of the, the walls that we did, like Sam, he was getting into the graph there quite a bit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but again, for him, he was, he realised that hip hop was more of his forte.
Yeah. So
Graph.
you stayed with that for most of your later life? Did you delve into anything else, like a bit of EDM kind of thing or anything else?
Nah,
Or
pretty much
just straight up hip hop, mate.
just straight up hip
Fucking
hop, man, old school hip hop.
yeah.
Like I said, I'll try and get into old school rock and things like that, but
Yeah.
it's just exclusively hip hop for me.
Yeah. Yeah, fair enough. What do you think about the new hip hop these days?
Yeah, I don't know. I think the way you kind of described it was quite accurate. But it's just saturated now. There's just so much content out there now, and it's hard to sort through all the shit, to find the good stuff. So it's a bit of a struggle, to be honest with you. And I don't want to be that old grumpy guy that the good old days. But I am struggling to find some new stuff that I'm not into.
Yeah.
Not that I'm saying it, they're not as talented, but I just, like you said, there's just so many options out there now that I'm just struggling now. So
Yeah. There's what is it? Take Flight. I don't know if you've seen it on Instagram. Yeah, go check out him because he does he kind of does podcasts as well, but he gets them on there and they do like freestyles they call them these days. They're not freestyles, but they just fucking rap. And
yeah,
some of the cunts on there are fucking fresh, man. Like
yeah,
yeah, I mean you've got like Chillin' It. I mean you know Chillin' It? Have you heard of Chillin' It?
I've heard of it. Yeah, I've heard of it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
He's fucking sick, man. I mean, go have a look at it after we talk. And
yeah, yeah,
there's
yeah,
heaps of
yeah,
guys on there, man, that are really good. But they did like I mean, because at the remember like battle raps used to be fucking
yeah,
hectic
yeah.
back in our
It's
day,
huge. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, yeah,
and now they're kind of getting back into it a little bit more. I mean, they did like that Take Flight bloke did like a. They got all these rappers together. Like there was like fucking 10 of the cunts. It's on YouTube, I'm pretty sure. You can go look at it.
yeah,
And they're all rapping together and they're all like it's pretty gangster. Like it's fucking sick.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
it probably got me back into Aussie hip hop a bit more because
Is it all
I just
acapella or?
No, there's a beat and shit. It's like full
Yeah,
produced and stuff,
yeah,
but it's just
yeah,
like there's so many cunts there, and it's like I don't know. I like my aggressive rap, so
yeah, yeah,
they're
yeah.
all
That's
there
right.
just fucking just banging out their shit, and
Yeah,
it's cool to see because there was a bit of a fucking bit of a drop for me in Aussie hip hop, to be honest. Like I just as
yeah,
soon as all that like funk halls died off, and then draft as well, like all
yeah,
those guys, they
yeah,
all just died off, and it's just like after that I just gave up pretty much.
yeah,
But now I think it's coming back, man.
yeah. Like for me now, it's
American shit.
yeah. I
Yeah.
still listen to Aussie hip-hop as well, but it's pretty much just stuff that I know. Like I said,
Yeah.
I try and search out new things, but it's just
You
like
can't find it, man.
I can't find it, man. It's just
It's
like
hard to find it unless you actually know the names of these artists. You can't find it.
yeah, yeah. And like I'll just sit there and I'll just listen to the bars, and every once in a while I'll be like, oh man, this guy's hectic, but you can tell that it's not very well produced. You can hear like the MC's got hectic bars, but then it's like, oh, this guy's hectic. But then you listen to the production and it's just subpar.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So it's just like, oh, it's hard,
Yeah.
because
But yeah,
there's two
go have a
elements.
listen to fucking Take Flight. Like go check his website, like his Instagram, and just have a look at that. And then I think on YouTube, he's
Yeah.
got a YouTube channel. And he has a chat to like heaps of the new rappers and stuff, and it's pretty cool, man. Like there's some fucking even Mauns. I think Maundz.
Okay. Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
pretty sick, man. Like
Yeah. Okay.
he's got that aggressive kind of style, so you
Yeah.
might like him,
Yeah.
man. So
Yeah. Okay. I'll have to
yeah,
yeah,
go check it
get
out.
some suggestions from you for that one. Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's coming back. I reckon Aussie hip
Yeah.
hop's coming back.
Yeah. Look, I do enjoy listening to Hot Two, and Bocky, and those guys.
Yeah,
Shout out to Hot Two.
yeah, definitely.
He's come out on a couple of missions, believe it or not. Yeah, it's not just music
He's
for the
part of the
big
scene,
fella.
mate.
Yeah, it's part of the scene. So
Yeah,
big ups to him. So yeah, he's got. I really enjoy his bars, like quite technical.
yeah,
So Too Loco as well. They got that new album. It's just
yeah,
dropped.
man.
So
Yeah.
I think they've done an early listening at that graph store that you're talking about in America.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck, I
yeah.
didn't even know about that. Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, I saw it and I was wanting to go there just to obviously listen to the release, but also to just check out the store. Because, like I said, I've heard a lot of people talk about that store, but I just haven't been down there to check it out. So
Yeah.
I definitely have to get down there.
Yeah, you do. Definitely. Um, how do you balance your fucking work life graffiti? How does that work for you, man?
It's
Because it's
it,
fucking hard for me, but
it's hard, yeah. Because it's fun, like with like, the way that I was brought up, and you know, you know it's a quite the contrast to where I'm at now. I'm very much in the corporate world at the moment.
yeah.
I've got like a
What a change.
massive. I hope no one from work listens to this because as far as they're concerned, I'm just one of them living to shelter life and nothing of note. But
I highly doubt they will listen to this, mate, unless you
yeah,
tell them.
I hope not because they're going to be a lot of anyway. But
Doesn't matter.
for me, it's I'm getting right into the night sport. That's how I balance it.
Yeah.
Because it's a real struggle for me to paint in the daytime now because it's very busy obviously during the week with work and stuff. On the Saturdays, my days are pretty much consumed with my boy. He's got autism,
Okay.
so pretty much my Saturdays are just completely just shut out. So I take him
Yeah.
to his therapies and that, which only literally leaves me with Sunday, and then Sunday's usually set aside for the family for us to do things together.
Yeah.
So that's why going out doing stuff at night
Yeah.
works perfectly because it doesn't interfere with my work or
Mate, family first, man.
So
That's it.
Yeah, so that's how I managed to balance it anyway. So that's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, nice. We're gonna end it pretty soon, mate. So
Yeah,
I'll just hit you with the last question, which is any life advice or any general advice you've gotten over the years, or any advice that you want to give to people that you've made up yourself. You know what I mean?
yeah. I think the biggest one for me is who gives a fuck what people think about you. You know, I kind of it's a lot easier to say that now as you get older, but as a young fella, you get caught up about what people think about you. That translates into the whole graph scene. You may be worried to try new things. Get a bit worried trying to make variations to your style because you're scared what people think. But a big thing for me is just who gives a fuck what people think about you. Just do what you want to do, kind of thing, and that I just live by that pretty much across the board, and it just takes a lot of stress off you, really. And at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter what people really think about you. The only people that you should be worried that what their opinions of you are your family, pretty much, and your close friends. The other thing as well is not much of a church vibe, but there's a verse where it says that the man falls 7 times but rises up again 7 times. So I kind of try to live by that, where you get knocked down in life, you just constantly just keep getting up and staying in the fight. So that's kind of led me to where I am now. Like yourself, just going through some pretty tumultuous times and times where it's like, man, like it's can't see yourself getting through to the other side, especially deep in the days with the drugs and all that sort of stuff. And since 2003, I've been clean since then.
Wow.
So I don't even crave the heroin or anything like that anymore. So it's pretty much not part of my life anymore. But it was just the fact of there was times that I failed and got back up again, and I just live by that now. You get knocked down, you just get back up and stay in the fight and just keep moving on.
Yeah. It's fuck, man. That's great advice, man. Fucking that was fucking sick. I didn't want to say anything because I don't want to interrupt you, but man, everyone goes through battles every day. But I mean, you've been through a lot, bro. So it's like if you can do it, fuck, mate, anyone can do it if you've done it. You know what I mean? And I mean, everyone goes through battles every single day. Like your worst day is your worst day. It can only get better. You know what I mean? So, beautiful message, man. Appreciate you coming on the pod. I appreciate you fucking helping me out so much, bro. You're pretty much my manager.
Well, and like I said, it's all for selfish purposes. Because it's like, I get this guy on just because I want to listen to what he's got to say and listen to his stories. You know what I mean? So it's like I should be saying I'm trying to help you out, and but if I'm being honest, I just genuinely want to hear people's stories. I just find it very interesting just to hear where people start. Like even when you start off with the early life, because it kind of gives you a bit of it leads on to where they end up, kind of thing. It's like, okay, well, you went through this and that, and then you are here now, and it's just I really enjoy just listening to people's stories. So
it resonates with you.
Yeah, it does. Yeah,
you know what I mean. I think
100%.
a lot of people they've messaged me and they're like, man, this gets me through the day, man. Like, I went through the same shit. That's why I'm doing it. Like, I love listening to podcasts. So if there's something that I like listening to, I'll listen to it. Not saying that I'm a fucking good podcaster, but it's fucking it's cool to hear shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
So no, I really, really appreciate you coming on the pod, man. And what a fucking story, bro. I'm super stoked for you, mate. You're successful, bro. Like you've got a family, you're working, you've fucking cleaned all your life up and stuff, man. It's a beautiful story. So, if you want to shout out any of the homeboys, any businesses or anything that you want to fucking shout out, do your thing, man.
Yeah. So obviously, I spoke about him earlier, but Alta, I said he's been a massive, going through those years. Like me and his brother, kind of got into it together, so that's kind of how we had that connection. Alta's been a big part of, trying to get him in the right direction. Roski's been a big, massive influence since I've come back. I've seen him as one of my goats. S-Back, very, very, very similar stories with me and him. We're very similar in the way that we approach things, even when we plan out missions and things like that. We're very much autistic, the both of us. So, the way we plan stuff, honestly, you would freak out.
I'd love to be a fly on the wall on that mission.
Oh man, it's just like it's just So just the WL boys, man, like all the OGs, massive part of my influence in the graph scene and that, and Goose and Bones, particularly Goose. We've done quite a few missions together. Just a genuine bloke. I'm glad that he's helping you out, which is no surprise to me. He's just that kind of guy, isn't he? So yeah.
Yeah, awesome, man.
I'm sure I'm leaving people out, but yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that helped everybody out, but you can't name them all.
That's right. Yeah.
All good, man. Well, thank you very much.
Yeah. Appreciate it. Thanks for having me on.